Well, the honest beers this week, of course, we had to cover it off. It was your heroic performance in the... Oh, how's this? In the Div 12 Resi State of Origin match.
Yeah, sorry, just another...
Is that an offer?
Just another congratulation call. Yeah, pretty good weekend. You know, no biggie. Just kicked the winner for the Vics. So, yeah, we'll talk about that a bit, I reckon.
I think we spoke about other stuff, including the worst places that you could possibly take a shit. Hopefully the Brandy Brothers remain our sponsors after this. But well done, Wally. Let's get into it.
Go, Vics.
Welcome to Honest Beers. My name is Lockett. As always, I'm joined by Wally. How are you, mate?
Very well, mate. Very well. Top of the world.
A bit raspy.
A little bit. Yeah, that's all right.
We've got the trophy here. We're recording a bit later. I think the whole long weekend just throws everything into chaos. We normally record on a Tuesday morning, get the pod out a bit earlier, but we're recording on a sort of Tuesday evening, and you rocked up a bit late, didn't you? Just with the trophy.
Haven't, Simon, just in the middle of celebrations after the weekend.
Absolutely on cloud
what a
nine,
time to be alive. Like, just the best weekend could have had over in Adelaide. DT, our man.
Yeah, surprised you.
Out of nowhere, surprised me.
We got to get to DT earlier than we normally would.
Yeah, it was huge. It was huge.
Talk us through it, DT.
Yeah, so Friday night, I was actually at a mate's place, so I still wasn't even planning on going to Adelaide. And then 11:30 p.m. got a message from Checkers saying, "Hey, mate, what are you doing tomorrow?" I was like, "Nothing at this stage." And he's like, "Well, can you pack your boots and come to Adelaide?"
Wow.
So
amazing.
Before you know, I was in Adelaide, and then saw Wally at the pub, gave him a big old surprise. And
What time did you get on the flight?
I was about 11 a.m. So I arrived
nice.
at about 12:30.
Yeah,
Around 1
pretty
o'clock
good.
is the half an hour or whatever it is. So, but no, it was an unbelievable weekend.
It was an incredible weekend. We'll have a match day vlog, game day vlog. I've never done one.
Yeah.
So, but it's probably first and last. But yeah, it's probably a different look at how I went about my day than most would have.
I think that's what
But
people
that's
need to see.
okay.
Well, I mean,
a lot of
Supreme.
fuel. Put a lot of fuel into my body.
Well, it obviously worked.
Supreme such a elite athlete. It's a different take on that, and I think that's what people
Slightly.
want to see.
Yeah. So that's gonna be dropping very soon. So keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, absolutely. We we will get into it. But did anything else happen on your weekend that you can remember? You were away in Adelaide for like 5 days.
Yeah, I was away at Adelaide for a lot. Took the family over, which is great, and just soaked up every bit of what Adelaide has to offer. The casino.
And then on the Saturday night, just said to the hugs and kisses and to
out. They were there. It was amazing.
I'm going out.
So
afterwards.
yeah, so they
went over the family holiday knowing that they weren't going to be part of it
on that Saturday night. But they were more of a part of it than I could imagine. Like Jack, for those living under a rock, like the Div 12 Resi State of Origin game over in Adelaide, obviously represented with DT Victoria on the 19, which was huge. And yeah, like my family have mates over there. Shout out to a very, very good friend of the pod, AJ, and
Eric,
his wife Kaylee, and Easy and Sharon, and then the whole family. Everyone was there, so it was great. And then Cal's folks rolled in as well. Like it was really good. And then my wife and came and watched the game with Jack, and that was a cool thing because it's a fun, it's a charity match. No one's taking it overly seriously. Really, like everybody involved this year nailed it. Everyone was saying how good it was this year. It was the best. It was just so good. And the main reason because everybody was sort of taking it to the same level of seriousness, which was everyone was actually trying but having fun. And like unlike other times when you have these sort of games, everyone was trying to get other people involved, and it was amazing. So that was really good. And then I had my boy being able to run onto the ground and stuff and come on the ground and watch me kick goals and all of that. And he's not going to remember like that they're Joe the Goose goals over the top or that the winning goal might have been 10 seconds after the siren. But the thing is, there's no siren gate. Yeah. It's just we're just I don't know, mate.
Play to the whistle, not the
play
siren.
to the whistle. Play to the whistle.
And for the people who may have seen it, how many goals did you kick in the end?
3 goals.
Bang.
So I kicked 3, which is good.
You hear DT's seat as he spins around there.
Yeah, mate. There you go.
Yeah, so it's a bit squeaky.
Yeah, that's all right.
Sounds like he's letting one.
But yeah, anyway, so the whole weekend was awesome.
Amazing.
It was great. It was awesome for DT to be there. You're gonna have to play with us next year, mate.
Yeah, well, I had a prior engagement, so I apologise for not being there. I was sort of trying to keep up with it on my phone, but I couldn't really see all of it.
No,
but I did see the first. Thanks to shout out, we posted the video almost in real time. Shout out to AJ who captured, and we need to talk about you before the game, what we sort of set for you as a task and what you delivered, because AJ got the first goal behind the goals on camera not only did you kick it, obviously, so the anytime tick, but the Honest Beer celebration.
Yep, did the
tick as well. So we were pretty, and I think that was pretty early into the game. We had 2 very important things ticked off. Where do you reckon we got to with disposals? Not that it matters because you got the 3 goals, but do you reckon
half a dozen?
Yeah, you got over the 9.5 easily.
Do you reckon?
You just said half a dozen, and you
Oh,
said,
mate, no. So I had 5 shots on goal. One that was chopped off at the line, and one that sort of had an errant bounce. So I kicked 3 straight, but I had 5 on goal. Then there was a couple. It would be close, but I don't know.
It doesn't matter if you got the 3.
I didn't give away a free kick.
Oh,
I tried. I genuinely tried. So I was playing. You play on a few different. I lined up on Andrew McLeod for a centre bounce.
Yep.
I lined up on Cal Ferguson, who's a good man, Cal. I've known Cal for a while. And Mark Cosgrove and I spent a bit of time on each other, which was extremely fitting for us. And we just lined up on each other to chat. But there was a couple. There was one where I probably went a little bit high in a contest.
Yep.
And then there was another one where the ball was coming in, and I'm the bloke I'm playing on. Nice guy, he's one of the local guys. He was obviously, this bloke Bass, he was obviously going to mark it or at least get hands. So I grabbed his arm to try and give away a holding the man free kick because I thought he's probably going to get it anyway.
nothing.
They
put the whistles away.
They put the whistle away.
Yeah, that's
got the ball, it didn't matter. So, no harm, no foul. But I tried to give away a free kick.
What about a bounce?
No.
And no kick-ins? Did you just spend
No. It was, I'll tell you what I went. Forward.
Yeah.
So forward line,
Midfield.
wing, forward line with younger positions. I played. So
I took a kick in, so we can give that to Walley.
Yeah, there you go. Well, the
Did you take a
podcast got a
bounce?
kick.
I did not take a bounce,
Yeah.
though. But I took an Andrew
He did.
McLeod though, so I was pretty happy with
He
that.
did. He took on Andrew McLeod.
Yeah, I've seen the footage of this.
So it was good. Overall, it was good. We're very, very happy with it. It was a great weekend.
Yeah, good.
Shout out as well, the goal umpires, timekeepers, and the scoreboard operators over in Norwood. Fantastic. Especially the
except for the
umpires and
timekeepers.
Well, I think they did a great job, Simon. And the scoreboard operator and everybody involved. I just take my hat off to you. Like you really did a great job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also I guess massive shout out to Marmalade and like the Nightmare as well. Like they put on
That's
an absolutely
that's my next bit. In all seriousness, Checkers, Stray, the Nightmare, Matty Knight, and everybody involved. Just massive shout out. Like what they do with this each year. It's really, really cool. It's really fun. They genuinely bring everyone involved. Like all the others, like Seji, unfortunately, was injured. He still was a major part of it. Tails, mate, Bailey, Kados, all these guys that do all this content with him, it's like they go and they put so much of an effort into it, and I just think it's great. They got Jim over there, Jim Brady over there. He's obviously a bit of a local icon, played state juniors and that. These guys that have gone through and they just live and breathe content around sport. And then they all turn up. Yeah. I'll tell you what, mate. And some of them are all right. Like, Roaming has, the Hawks, man. I'll give him a shout out because he gave me my first 2 and they were gifted goals. But, mate, he took an absolute screamer. So, I don't know. I'm just saying, big Hawks, man. Maybe there's a spot on the Box Hill list for it.
Oh, how good.
Bit of a gun. Anyway, it was got, and young Vinny.
Yeah, Vinny.
He's a jet.
Yeah, he's pretty quick, Vinny, isn't he?
And shout out to Cheats. A friend of the pod, Cheats. Obviously runs Type Media. He was best on ground for Victoria, and he was like genuinely best on ground.
Yeah, how good.
And he got Flanners a goal.
I can't believe Flanners got a goal.
Flanners,
I saw that.
Flanners, he got him a goal.
Why was Flanners playing in a hat?
Oh, well, it's a Vic hat, and it was a long thing. And he goes, I've been thinking about this all week. And
of course he has.
And I'm going, mate, we've got to get you some more stuff going on.
Yeah.
But apart from that, no, Flanners had a genuine redemption game.
How was Flanners post-game?
Flanners was good post-game. Well, last year...
Was he a pest or was he all right?
No, he was good. He was good, Flan. He was in... He kept this safe.
Yeah,
he kept this safe. He brought it out with us and then dropped it off on the Sunday. But no, he had a proper redemption game, didn't he?
He did, yeah. And just looking at the cup, there's been a lot of stuff being put in there.
Oh my God, I gave it a wash.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
glad.
it looks actually pretty good.
There was red wine in there. Some random guy just sculled like 3 glasses of red wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Jamos,
yeah.
a heap of stuff that Checkers.
Yeah, because one of the guys that played
premixer.
for SA, I think he's the bar manager of the place that
Yeah, he
we're
was
at. I
in
forgot what it's called.
the
Stables, is it?
Yeah, legend.
And,
great bloke.
every 5 minutes.
Played in the captain's hat.
Wow.
Every 5 minutes we'll like fill the cup
yeah.
and it comes back filled. So that's pretty funny.
How good. We will get to... So DT's list is going to go over a top 5 moments from, and I'm not even talking about the game moments. I'm
We'll be
talking
looking
about
forward to it.
everything you've done. We also reached out to the Honest Beers community, little sort of Q&A, and we've got some questions that I'll run. I'll ask you both. I'm obviously predominantly addressed to Wally. So let's get into that.
Yep, love that.
Well, first one is from Nida. He just said, how did he finish the night? So let's just tell us the time that you finished. And
My
the
beautiful wife tells me that
takeaway
it
consumed.
3:06 or 3:16. I think we stopped for some grilled chicken or something, didn't we?
Yeah, a bit of KFC.
From the Colonel.
How
Is
good?
that grilled still? Is he doing grilled stuff? Yeah, grilled low-carb chicken wrap from the Colonel.
Not bad.
No, it wasn't. No. What was I doing? Zingers? Boxes? What?
You got an original fillet chicken. Sorry, just remembering you eating the food
Oh, mate, it
after a
was
big
just-
night.
Because the thing is what happens is I didn't have
Yeah,
a feed after
yeah.
the game. And you'll see in the vlog, I definitely fueled prior to the game on numerous occasions, but I didn't have one after the game. And it was time to go.
How much of this vlog covered post-game?
Oh, a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
No, I assume there's no vision of that. But no, finished tonight. Thanks to Checkers, Seji, DT, got home safe. Though we all went and got a feed and went home safe. So that's a big tick.
Bailey said, should Wally run for the Victorian Premier?
Oh, I think that was what he was calling me. Then you
Can't do any worse than the current crop. So,
yeah, well, I mean, 100%. Like, clearly already achieved more
Yeah.
in a very, very quick amount of time. And you know what? Sort of like stuck it up another state, as much as I do love SA, as you know.
great friend of the show, Kingy, just said, can we get an in-depth insight into his prepreparation?
You will. The vlog will
so
sum it
I
up.
think-
Kingy, don't worry.
There was a trip to the cast, which we saw.
Yep, trip to the CAS, pre-game fueling.
Yep.
Like it will talk about how I approach the day. It will bring it all into a minute. It's not an overly extensive one, but it'll
Yep.
bring the entire day, pre, during, and post, into a good, bite-sized couple of minutes, and nothing is missed.
Next one here. Did you get a rub down before the game?
No, but do you know what I did do? I got, I actually stretched, I did so much stretching, and I reckon I was sore the next day from the stretching as much as the game.
Yeah, fuck.
I did so much stretching and prep, so I actually went in, because DT and I went on the ground beforehand, and we are just having a little kick of the ball, and I was just a little bit like, oh yeah, you can just see how your string could very easily go here.
How many Ks do you reckon you covered on the ground?
Oh, not many.
I'd love to see the heat map.
0.4.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very. Oh, do you know what happened? So when I went on the wing, the wing and the ball wasn't really coming on my side, and I was just running up and down the wing slowly. But there was a point where I've run, and I'm like, this is what this being on the wing is. I'm not cut out for it. And so I've run back from the half back down to the half forward line. I'm on the half forward line. We got the ball, and then we turned the ball over. And if you saw the vision, you would have just seen me going, oh, fuck, and then just run to the bench. I was done. I was like, oh, do you know what? I'm going to go off the bench. I'm going to come back on the forward line.
Yep.
And but I gave it a shot. It was good. It was good fun. It was just an awesome few days.
When Netflix contact you, Wally, for a doco, which they will, are you going to say yes?
I will.
Yep.
We will shop it. Obviously, ESPN 30 for 30 would be interested. Netflix, we know they're good. I know it's outside of their sport, but I think NFL films will also want to be involved.
Yeah.
So I don't know. So we'll probably be a bidding process.
Yep.
But I would think it will be Netflix or it will be ESPN.
Two from Chock. He just said, any advice for young up-and-comers? No,
That's so good from Chock.
and he's also followed that up with, so what's life like now that you're a genuine superstar?
No, I like to say it
must be
hasn't
up.
changed me,
Yeah,
but it
of
has.
course it's changed.
Changed me.
Yeah.
I've been changed forever. I think that you just people in the street just look at you a little differently. But I think for young kids, I'll just say this, make sure you just get in all your pre-game fuel.
Yeah,
make
it's
sure you
important.
fuel yourself up. Plenty of
And
that.
you know what works for you, right?
I know what works for me.
Yep.
Sharp mind, sharp body.
Yep.
So sharpen up. I think that there is no place to sharpen the brain cells than the blackjack table. So that's how I start. and then fuel with one of the big three, who's the Colonel, Ronald, or GYG.
One more from Jock. I would love, and can you answer this? He said, I would love for you to be the godfather of his son.
Well, these requests are coming in thick and fast, and Chock. Yep, it's a big yes from me.
Great. Good one from Benny Bergs here. He's nice sentimental one. Just said the father and son photo post-match should be framed and put on the mantle at home. Is that going to happen?
Oh, I think so. That's that. I think I posted. I go, that's probably the coolest thing.
At the very least on the fridge.
Flanners actually did send me. He sent me. Flanners is great. Flanners does he sent me 3 photos. It's me marking, kicking, and celebrating the goal. And he goes, "You need to get one of those split."
Oh yeah, nice.
But I think which is cool. But I think that the Jack one will be going up. Yep.
And have any AFL clubs been in contact? You missed the mid-season draft, obviously, but there is a national draft and a pre-season draft later this year.
Is there an age limit for the national draft?
That's a good question. I don't think so.
Look, I think probably the better option is maybe you just go through a pathway like a Box Hill.
Yep.
So if we can work that out, DT, if we can just get a line into Box Hill during the week and just see, stay at home forward. I mean, you know, you all go forward, kick it over to me, I'll kick the goal. It's really good.
I didn't have this in the rundown, but I've got a confession to make.
What?
I had Carlton draft yesterday.
Wow.
I lasted 8 days. 8 days I lasted. I couldn't keep it in. I couldn't lie. I'm
actually really, really disappointed.
So bad.
I'm
so weak.
Like, I'm not angry. I'm like disappointed.
It was out of necessity.
Yeah, okay. So this is the thing, is that we have now Brainy Beers, the Brainy Brothers Brewery. We are now.
It's my favourite beer.
These are so good.
Brainy Brothers.
And I'm that overdraft now. I'm happy to say that. I never thought I'd be saying it. It's our
I've been drinking the lagers at home, and I'm also getting much more into the Brainy Brothers draft now. But I've been drinking the lager predominantly.
How good's the lager?
So
I love them, but the thing is, we know they don't serve them in the MCC.
No, this was out of necessity. So I'll take you through the day. I'm actually pretty hungover, to be honest.
Good man.
I started, myself, friend of the show, legal advisor, Chris Bowie, his partner.
Good D's, man.
His partner and also my partner, we went to Marion for lunch.
Lovely. Marion's great.
Started at 12, and at Marion I had predominantly Asahi's, because that's pretty much all they have. All they have outside of a couple other things.
It's a wine bar, Simon,
Yeah,
so they're not going to have a lot of beer variety. Yeah.
And then, we got to the MCC, and it was really, I didn't really want to have a hard rated or anything like that early. Like, I only had a couple of beers.
Because it's only that, isn't it?
Well, so there are other options, but I think I failed. I failed. There's no other words to say. I'd love to sugarcoat it. And I had Carlton draft.
That.
Also, like, this is another thing I need to confess to you guys. We left the footy during the first quarter. So we went in the MCC.
Went there, saw the sliders, which is important.
And we found out that when we got there, we got there sort of nearly 2-ish because we were at lunch, right? Mm-hmm. We found out that there was no
seats.
It was only standing room available. And like, you with your, with partners.
Yeah, the girls. I mean, it's fine for you and Boo. The girls want to sit.
They don't want to stand all day. So we made the call during the first quarter to get an Uber to the Orong.
Of course you did.
So I went to the Orong and just
wouldn't have been hard to get an Uber a quarter time.
No, it was pretty easy.
Been very easy.
And then just progressively got more pissed, and then passed out at home at about 8:30.
Nice, that's a good night.
Yeah, it was a proper crack. But
good.
The key message that I failed, and I don't know what punishment now comes my way.
We'll have a think about it.
I've put you on the spot. Just workshop it. Maybe even the listeners. DT, have you got something?
I've got a confession to make as well. I think 2 weeks ago I said I'm not going to be drinking until my Ironman, and the last 2.5 weekends I've been drinking. So.
That's funny you say that, because I did see we had a work event for our full-time job last Wednesday.
Well, you had to drink on Saturday.
You had to drink Saturday, right? I'm fine with Saturday.
Plenty on Saturday.
But you went yesterday, didn't you?
Yes. So we got to the ground at 11:30 MCC, so I had to get tickets. How else am I going to fill the time in for 3 and a bit hours?
Yeah, exactly.
So I reckon the funny thing with you is you've gone from I'm not going to drink for 6 months to now drinking the most you probably have in
6 months.
6 months in 2 weeks.
Yes. I woke up this morning with a bit of a headache, so I was like, ooh.
Wow. So we've both failed.
Yes.
I mean, the honesty honesty policy is good.
Yeah, it's good. Well done, guys. I mean,
I got one other thing to bring
enough
up.
success for the lot of us over here from me, so that's all right.
Oh, yeah, that's true. He's faultless. I got one other thing to bring up with you, DT.
Yes.
And we posted about it, so this is not new news, but up until like Friday last week, you weren't following Honest Beers.
That's extraordinary.
So
it's just madness.
Actually, I actually was, and then
You unfollowed us.
no. So there's a lot of like work pages I follow.
Is that worse? Unfollowing from following?
I think that's way worse.
No, because so what I've like, there's a lot of things I see on Instagram. Like I just mute, so I still follow them, but like mute it so I don't constantly see it in my personal feed. Because otherwise, I'm just always around work. So
Yeah.
I must have just clicked the unfollow button instead of mute. So, and then, but,
Why would you ever want to mute Honest Beers?
well, because I've got it on the personal page. Like I'm on the honest
Ah.
so it's like if I'm always seeing work stuff on my personal page, I feel like I'm never escaping work.
Yeah, that's a
If
good
that
point.
because I'm always
Can I just...
I've got like 8 accounts on bloody.
DT's got his dogs out.
Yeah, I know. The dogs are. I noticed that
Just
before.
noticed
Does
that.
it feel good on the
On the
AstroTurf?
It actually does. Well, because I wear the Birks all the time, so it's pretty much dogs out anyway. So
Yeah, it's extraordinary.
And we need to move on to Honest List.
Yes.
And this Honest List, of course, is brought to you by our friends at Brainy Brothers Breweries. It is my favourite beer. I have been consuming the lager like it's going out of fashion. And you know how good our Brainy Brothers friends are? They keep saying, do you want more slabs? And we haven't been able to get, the answer is
we do.
obviously yes.
Yeah.
We haven't been able to grab them off them because we just haven't had an opportune time, but we've still got a couple that we're working through. But obviously this segment's brought to you by Brainy Brothers Brewing. It's, it's the best. We're actually going to head out to Williamstown in a couple of weeks, which is one of the local, well, it's VFL, but football clubs
Looking
that they
forward to
sponsor. And I reckon we need to tee up that Nixie Knox. Like
Yeah, I want to do
Saturday
that,
night
and also they pour them at Box Hill Hawks.
yeah.
So I'll be going and doing that. So, yeah. But look, I've gone.
I inspired you last week, didn't I?
Yeah, you inspired me last week, and this is
can I
as
just say-
honest as this gets.
Sorry, can I cut you off?
Yeah.
On Sunday, that shit's still there. I walked past it. It's been there for 6 days. It's still there. That shit is still out the front of my house.
Can a dog walker just pick it up?
And so is the serviette as well.
I reckon it's a dog's shit.
No, it's not a dog shit.
Wally was pretty confident with the crack.
Well, I looked at it and gone, and the serviette, and just it's a human.
We need, I still think we need to clip that up and get it out so people can decide
Yeah, I'll get it out.
because the photo's in there. But that's inspired you for
This is as honest as it gets.
okay.
And so this is what I've done is I've gone what
Brainy
would be
Brother-
more
a
honest
Brainy-
is if you had a top 5 of this, if you'd done 5 of these.
Are Brainy Brothers going to be happy with this?
Oh,
Yeah,
they're
they
going to be
gonna-
all right.
are they gonna
because it's-
revoke their
Yeah,
sponsorship?
hopefully not.
Okay.
But we did say it last week, and we had no calls from HR on it.
Okay.
But basically what it was is you said last week, this happened with the shit, and I said next week, I'm going to do an honest list of the top 5 worst places to shit yourself. And I've got them.
Oh, wow.
Happy to say,
Thanks for the
it's
partnership, Brainy
very,
Brothers.
yeah,
been
it's
real.
very honest. You got to look at it like that.
Yeah.
And I'm happy to say I haven't done
Well,
one of these.
Can I just say,
So I'm wrapped.
before you do it, as we know, Brainy Brothers are the most influential
The most
brewing family in Australian brewing history. So when you have the Brainy Brothers and then you think about Honest List, you have to have an influential take, and I think this is going to be.
This is 100%.
Yep.
As they say, pouring honest beers for 100 years, which we love. All right, so these are, in my opinion, of if I have to create a really tough scenario, I honestly think these would be the 5 worst.
Okay.
Hand on heart, I haven't done any of them, thank God, because I think that
that's
they're all
Enough, I believe
basically
you.
life ruiners in different capacities.
have to be.
Now, the first one could be higher, but there is a reason it's at 5.
Okay.
In a job interview. So, very bad. Very embarrassing.
coming back
It's
from that.
probably a lifetime story and memory from the interviewer. But
Yep.
you're not getting the job, obviously. So the one nugget, pardon the pun, with this is that you're probably not going to see the person again.
No.
So as embarrassing and bad, and you're going to be in a room in a confined space, that's the only reason it's not higher, because I think that what you would be going through, because you've also just got, if you've gone to a job interview, you obviously want the job. You're not getting the job.
No.
You're
100%.
not getting
You're
the job.
You're not getting a call
This is not a pebble scenario that you can hide, by the way. Everybody in the room, with all of these scenarios, everyone knew your shit. So.
Yeah, fuck.
Okay.
That's bad.
Number 4, on a plane.
Oh.
That's not good.
And especially a long haul.
Now, I have a question because I was trying to work out which is worse, long haul or short haul. So
It's actually short because long you can fix it up before you get off.
okay, so I'm going to pose I'm going to give you two scenarios.
You could tell the stewardess or the hostess and just say, "Hey, look, this is
So
happening."
if you're on a long haul flight,
Yep.
like the jocks are going to have to be thrown out. The pants may need to be thrown out. But the bottom line is a couple of things. You're more chance that other people are asleep. You don't know when it's going to happen because long haul flights is usually sleep.
You can't make it.
You are a chance. You shit yourself. There's the whole.
No, I know.
list.
But I'm just saying. Like,
No.
yeah.
It's not.
Wondering
It's not.
how you got there.
Oh, well, but
Okay.
maybe you could get a pair of pajamas from business class.
Yep.
You could go in there in business class, say, listen, and then you embarrass yourself to one hostess,
Which I would do.
which you would do, and then you go, can I? I'm
worth it.
shit my pants. There's also more room to stand, so you maybe don't have to go back to your seat as much. The person next to you knows you've done it. Short haul flight. Mate, have you guys been on a domestic plane recently? I know you have. I have. There's no room on that thing. It's lit up. The toilets. Everybody there knows.
I'd be
All
filthy.
160 people or 180 people that are on the plane all know that you've just shit.
Yeah,
your
I'd be
pants.
filthy if someone next to me shat themselves.
Everybody would know, and they just so I reckon.
I've-
And then a kicker on this. Imagine you were on a boys' weekend and it was like on the way there.
You'd never
Every
forgot.
gag, every bit of shit that gets thrown, that whole trip is on you.
Yeah, you prefer it to be a business thing where no
telling
one
you
else
now.
is with you. I've actually
Long haul flight.
I've thrown up on myself on a bus before, but that's a different story.
I've thrown up
think
in
I told that story.
I've thrown up in one of the bags on a plane before.
Yep. Wow.
There you go.
Do you think you were going down?
No. I had nothing to do with being airsick, mate. I was hungover. Many years ago. All right. Number 3.
Yep.
And this is specifically the type 2. On a third date. Not a first date, not a
Yeah,
second,
that's-
on a third
You're
date.
starting to think it could be something.
There you go. There's so many links to third date. Luckily, this is not something I'm going to have to deal with again. And again, it is just the scenario is a nightmare scenario. It's a third date. You are now been out multiple times. You're getting to a different level in the relationship. It's over. Like, if you are married and you shit yourself at a restaurant, like, your wife's not going to divorce you because of it.
Some would, but they should.
Yeah, they shouldn't.
Yeah.
If you're on your third date, there's not a fourth
No,
date.
there's no fourth date. There's not
Also,
even-
nothing
yeah.
else is happening that evening.
No,
So that's out the
no,
window.
no.
So a third date for me, I thought was really, really bad. And I thought third date, we'll put it at 3. Top 2 are ones that I go, these speak to me.
Mm-hmm.
So number 2 is during any sporting match that you're playing.
Oh, especially in footy shorts.
Well, I reckon worse than that is cricket.
Oh yeah,
batting.
white pants.
And you're in the pads.
Oh, imagine that.
So, if cricket would be the absolute worst,
Yep.
footy in the mud, you might get away with it. Any of it's bad. Swimming probably not ideal either. Quietly,
Especially if it's a floater.
yeah, exactly.
But you
It'd
could
be
at least,
worse if
but
it wasn't.
You could at least claim that it wasn't you. Like there's.
If you're in a lane and it's fine, yeah, like mate.
No, just get like a few waves and just kind
Yeah,
of
like it's worst case scenario. But any sport, and the reason I'd say sport is we played cricket for many years, and you're in the whites, you're in the hot sun,
Yeah.
and when you're batting and it'd just be, and then you've got 11 blokes that you're playing against that all they want to do is give you shit.
Yeah, 100%.
And then you are going to give them in the entire competition ammo. Yeah, I mean you can't play again.
No, fuck.
You would have to quit.
Yeah.
So it's over. Your sporting
Yeah,
life is over.
I'll leave the country.
All right, the last one. This is. I think that this is the absolute nightmare scenario. And I asked a couple of other dads in my life about this, and they agreed that this would be the absolute worst. At school pickup.
just playing the kid.
I did not see that.
Oh, it would be, or you can add that in pretty much
Wow.
anywhere that it is people
Yeah.
that you are going to see all the time, but you don't have a relationship with good enough that this is okay.
Yeah, you're the dad.
So it's
yeah.
almost, it could be at work, but you can leave it. You would have to leave the school.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't.
Your kid, and you have to be quick too before it gets out.
And not only that, your kid gets bullied, and your
It's
wife, your
just
wife
so
or
many.
partner gets.
She may leave you if you did that.
Yeah.
Restaurant, no. Doing it school. So I just think that any environment that you can drop anything in there. I often bring things back to the dad stuff, but you can drop in there. It could be work for you. a job you've been at that you love and you've been there for a number of years and you're going to be staying there.
Yeah.
Like, it would be just as bad. You're going to have to see these people continuously, but at the same time, they're not all people that you have the relationship with that you can joke about it.
Yeah.
It'd be awkward. It'd be horrible. You'd be known as the parent that shit their pants.
It's actually an elite list because I'm trying to think in my head which one's worse. I reckon they're all just as bad.
Yeah,
as each
they're
other,
all
which
shocking.
makes it hard to.
There's no good time to do it.
Well, there's obviously no good time to do it, but it's all about
But-
what happens post that.
Yeah, it's exactly.
What are the ramifications?
Exactly.
post?
So, like, you did it. You're busting to get home, and you do it on your way in to
You're
go
the
to the
only one
toilet.
that's ever going to know. Who cares? Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good. Don't want it to happen.
No.
But is it better doing that or in the middle of a cricket field when you're getting sledged by 11 other blokes
Yeah, you never live that.
while you're wearing cricket pads and gloves?
And you're the local cricket skipper as well. That could be
Oh, I
filmed,
mean,
that could
you'd be
get out.
horrendous. So, like, there you go. So that's my list. Very honest.
All thanks to Brainy Brothers Breweries.
Hopefully they still are sponsors.
Do you reckon they'll still sponsor us next week, DT?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, I hope so.
I mean-
next week we're going to go. Next week we're going back to beers. We're doing something beer
I
related.
don't mind moving it away from beers.
No, but
it's fine.
I just think we
Okay.
just need to straighten up before we just get
Yeah.
back in.
I think they'll like it though. And I'd love anyone else's views on it as well, obviously.
Do you know what I might
Let us
do?
know the worst place.
Do you know what I might do next week as a quick little? I might do it for socials next week.
Yep.
Because we've been having the beers enough now. We've got these 5 beers. I might do my order, and you should do yours as well.
Yeah, that's.
We'll actually do our rankings.
Yeah.
We'll do our Brainy beer rankings next
That's a
week.
great idea.
We should all do it, and because I'm starting to form mine, and mine have changed throughout.
Really?
Yep.
Has your number one changed or not?
The other thing is that I think that we have to do them as per can because anything off a tap is
Yeah.
going to be better.
Yep.
So I'm not going to rank mine based on going. We've had beer out of the tap, like say Nixie's. We're
Yeah.
not doing that. No. It's got to be purely out of the can.
Yeah, well,
We'll do our rankings next week.
yeah, it is interesting because I'm starting to really like the draft.
I know you are.
So,
I know you are.
Which yeah,
Lager very good too.
Lager's very very.
Paul's good.
We've got DT's list coming
We
up
do.
now.
Yes, we do.
Which I set you a bit of a challenge
Yeah.
for this. It was the top 5 things Wally did in Adelaide. And it doesn't necessarily... I think you should only do 1 or maybe 2 on-field things.
Yeah.
Because everyone's seen that.
Yeah.
We know all of that. We know how heroic the performance was. What we don't know is how heroic the post-game performance was.
Yes.
Or the other things
I
that
think the
happened.
off-field stuff is
more-
better than the
yeah,
on-field stuff.
it was.
But I can't keep it PG, I think.
Yeah, okay.
No,
Yeah,
you got to let...
to an extent. Like I want to.
Well, I'm sure there was
I wanna
nothing. I'm
still
sure you didn't do anything, Wally, that DT can't mention on the show.
probably not.
Yeah.
Didn't shit myself.
Oh, not that we know of.
Okay.
No, but you don't need to go into detail. But like, no. You know me. I'm a pretty simple.
We
unit.
can beat things out if we have
Yeah,
to.
we can.
Yeah, we can.
Let's go, DT. Tell us the 5 things. DT's list.
So these are in no particular order. So I was just going to say, number 1, surprising you at the pub. Just seeing the look on your face that you didn't even realise I was going to be there. And even
But it's just,
12
that's
hours
something
before.
that you did though, DT.
Yeah, I like that though.
Yeah.
The whole
No, because it was like the embrace.
the embrace and all of that, and it was nice. And I would say that the 1A of that, or the point 1 of that, is also just that whole pre-game, having a kick on the ground first, doing all that.
Yep.
It was a lot of fun. The pre-game was fantastic.
You watching your goal back at the pub post game.
Yeah, saw this.
So I thought there was a really special moment. So obviously we play the game, then we go to the pub, and everyone's watching the game. So there was, say 30, 40, 50 of us at the pub. I don't know.
From the
and
game.
then just everyone's kind of watching. As soon as the moment's getting closer and closer, everyone's getting closer to Wally, and you say his eyes are on the screen the whole
Oh, yeah,
time. And
big
then as
time.
soon as they go,
Big
like Bailey gets the ball, kicks it to Wally, and it just goes off. Like everyone
Yeah.
was getting around.
That's
him.
great.
It was good.
Love that.
I did enjoy that. I've got to be honest.
Another one at the pub. No surprise. You singing all the small things whilst drinking out of the cup.
Oh, wow. How good was the level of singing?
It was pretty good. It was pretty good.
Do you know every word to that song?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and you find them.
Yeah.
You find them when you've had a few. That was the one, and people just kept filling it up as I
Yeah,
was
I
drinking.
think
So I'd finish it, and I saw some vision of that, and there's cans coming from other regions filling it up.
That's great.
So it was a little bit out of my control, but yeah, no, that was I enjoyed that.
Can I just say one thing? thinking of songs playing. I could have said that this was also the reason, but yesterday in the pre-game, as the teams were running out, Mr. Brightside was played at the MCG. That could also be a reason why I left early.
It also got played at Stables, I believe, where you sent your video.
Sent it to you, I think.
Did you?
I think we did. Unless
You definitely didn't. You definitely didn't send it.
Got
to
a
me.
video of it?
I don't doubt that you did it. I definitely didn't see it. But that's,
Okay, there you go.
share that.
Got into another one. So we left the pub at about 2:45, 3 in the morning, around that time,
Yeah.
maybe a little bit earlier. But the security was kind of hovering around us because obviously we had the cup. Everyone's like, "Whoa," and drinking out of it. Unbelievable scenes. But
They were very, very tolerant.
Yeah.
Like they
have
let
to
every. But I think it was time for us at that point.
yeah, so we're like, okay, we need to get Wally home now. He's kind of stumbling around a little bit. So you go to the bathroom, and there's the two security guards kind of come behind. They stop at the door, and then you walk out. You have a little bit of a look at them. It's just like, okay, whatever. And you start walking out. You're stumbling about. I'm just like kind of there with you. You get out the front. You turn around, look at the security guards like, what are you fuckers following me out here for?
Oh wow! You were gone at this.
No, but it was in jest. Then what happened?
Yeah, and then so they're just like, mate, no, we're just doing our job. Like, they were obviously following us behind. But they said, no, we're just doing our job. We're just coming out the front. And then 10 seconds later, Wally's like, oh, boys, I kicked the winning goal at Norwood today.
I was dapping him up.
dapping
So
him up,
it was
yeah.
in jest. It was like, what are you guys doing? You don't need to dap me. I'm leaving.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then we dapped up and we had hugs and everyone was good. Mate,
What do you reckon? What do you reckon Kylie saw when you walked in at 3?
hopefully nothing. Just
No,
sleep.
but your see, was she asleep?
Yeah, mate,
Oh.
it's 3 a.m.
No, but did you? It's
No.
hard with hotels though.
No, you just go straight into bed, mate.
And she didn't see. So you just
No, it's pitch black. You just go to bed. You know you're out. You get in there. You
Just think like him knocking on the door and Kylie opening it.
you have to ask her, mate. I don't remember. But yeah, no, it was good value. They were good value.
Keep going, DT.
And then kind of following on from that, like we went to KFC, got you some food. You're munching on whatever. I think I got some popcorn chicken, burger.
Nice.
Gave Wally half on burger because he was pretty hungry.
You look
so-
like you need this more than me.
Okay, that does help though. You got to. That'll help when you get home. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then this rolls into number one. So we walked you home, just around the corner from KFC.
Yeah.
And me, Checkers, said you're kind of sitting there and then you're up and about and then you just go, boys, let's go to the casino. And you had like a football stance as like an NFL player just like kind of ready to go. And then you're just like, oh, like my hands are dirty. So there's like a little water feature out the front where you're staying.
Yeah, I
you
washed it
put
in
your
the
hands in there, you wash your hands.
Watch them
Well,
because from the KFC.
did you?
But then no, I did. I had a bit of clarity and go, no, I have to go to bed now.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, so it was like a genuine celebration.
Did you go to the cast post at all?
No,
Yeah. Well.
no, we didn't, did we?
No.
We actually, can I be honest with you? So, as much as I love it, and that's why I went pre-game for a tune-up. But the thing is, like, it was so much more enjoyable just being around everyone and celebrate. Well, what we did, and we've been good at this. You and I have done this after a couple of cricket premierships. We took what was a very fun, like, charity game that no one was taking overly seriously, and then by the end of the night, we'd turned that into a genuine state of origin win when we'd gone into an enemy state and won the cup. And yeah, we turned it into a lot more.
Yeah. Well.
And as a result,
There's
we had a
also-
bender.
There's one thing I want to add as well. So obviously Vic's we won. So we've been saying we want to take it to Victoria, play at Vic Park, and then Wally's like, boys, I can get us Marvel Stadium.
No,
I
I can't.
Oh,
No, so this is so he's like, boys, I'll get us Marvel Stadium.
As me, see, I was like, I can do it.
Wow.
I can't do that.
On a Tuesday night maybe.
Vic Park would be good.
It would be good fun.
Okay.
Waverley.
If we were going to, Norwood, you're going to do it at Norwood.
If you do it at Waverley, I'll have a dart and drink a Carlton Cold.
There you
King
go.
if we do
Well,
that.
you could now.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Norwood, jokes aside, obviously the G and Marvel, I had just a few, what would you call, like, thought inspirers over the night. Had a few jamos that are going to make you think that, people will want this at this big event, and that's fine. If you were going to have Div 12 resis in Victoria, so it was Norwood in Adelaide, which is a great old school ground, what would Vic Park's definitely, Junction Oval?
Junction Oval would be good.
Would Junction Oval be the one? Do they have footy on Junction Oval anymore?
I don't know if they do. What could you do? Box Hill?
Punt Road.
Box
Could you
Hill?
go
Probably.
RSCA?
Oh yeah,
Moorabbin would be good.
It's a bit newer.
Yeah,
they've got
could
the
you get
stairs
it?
It's got a
and
good
stuff there.
stand there as well. Plus
But we're in the right area. So there would have to be a VFL.
Get the Brandy brothers to run it at
It's
Box
like
Hill.
Sandringham was Zebras play on the beach.
Nah, see, you're
Too much
just
wind.
getting a little bit further out as well.
Yeah.
The other thing
Not
is
much
that you
parking
want
around
as many people. You want it to be close so as many people
Yeah.
can go. But confirming, I don't think that I could get Marvel or the G.
You seem pretty confident.
Of course I was.
Yeah.
I reckon that there would be a VFL ground we'd have to have it at.
Yep.
So there you go. We'll wait and see. Mate, you want to do it over there. Like that's where you want to do it. You want to go to Adelaide. I just hope they do it again next year. Because I reckon that honestly what they've done is great and they just run it so well. Absolute legends.
I think the Nightmare was saying he wanted Leggy to play, but we said that he had some pretty big things he was doing over here. So I reckon
You're playing next
you
year.
could have been on Andy McLeod tagging him.
Yeah, I would have loved to have done that. No, I'll play next year.
Yeah.
Great. There
I'll
you
play
go.
next year.
Lock it in.
A couple of weeks ago, I said that I was going to do this new segment where I sort of compare musical acts to TV shows, and the example I used was comparing Drake to Suits, right? For sort of obvious reasons. I said that I was going to go pretty big with the first one here. I'm really keen for your views, Wally, but
I'm very
still
keen.
don't really have a name for this segment, but it's going to alternate in between your TV show food
I
and drink pairing.
It's good. Let's go.
I'm going to compare Kanye West with Game of Thrones.
All right, talk to me. I want to know why.
So there's a few.
I never would have come up with this.
There's a few reasons why. The first one is I think at their peak, both could have been viewed as the best of their time, right? At
the peak?
At the peak, right? Early Game
I
of
don't know enough
Thrones,
about Game of Thrones. I haven't seen it.
first couple of seasons.
Kanye, 100% agree. May have the
Kanye's
best
first four albums?
five.
You reckon
His first five albums.
Go with five?
I think they're maybe the best first five albums of anyone.
So, right, all that I think we agree on, right?
Yeah.
Then, over time, there's a loss of universal acclaim, right? So now I don't think Kanye is ever brought up in any of these discussions, and I don't think Game of Thrones is ever brought up with Sopranos.
No, it's
with
not.
The Wire, Breaking Bad, and probably insert others in there. And I think a lot of that is the issue with Game of Thrones was it started to outpace the material. So they actually rushed the last season and it got ahead of where the books had been.
Did they hire a stadium to film a series in there as well?
Yeah, they
live in it.
They did not. But then you look at Kanye's career; it started to be muddled up with obviously all the controversy, some of the stupid things he said about certain people, and clearly, I think just creatively, his musical. The quality of his music has fallen off. I think we would all agree on that, right?
Yeah,
Like I couldn't
100%.
even name an album in the last 5 to 10 years he's done that's actually been critically acclaimed and obviously great. And then the last one is I think both have really devoted. It's split between really devoted fan bases that love and then heavy criticism that they have received as well.
It's an incredible comparison. I think it's spot on. Now I'm coming from somebody, as I said. Haven't seen Game of Thrones. Been tempted to watch it.
Yeah, I think you should watch it.
But it's one of those ones that it got overtaken most recently by Homeland.
Yep.
So I had Game of Thrones, Homeland. I was just chatting to one friend that had seen both, and he goes, I reckon you'll prefer Homeland.
Yep.
I go, cool. I'll watch Homeland. It's been amazing.
Yep.
And because I want to go back and watch shows that I haven't watched before that I think I missed the boat on, because if they're good, they hold up.
100%.
Game of Thrones is definitely on that list because everyone reckons it's great. But it's so funny now when you see the top list and you talk about them, I feel like
They're not in it anymore.
they don't get the same discussion.
They were in the first. This is the thing.
Sopranos will be remembered forever. Breaking Bad will be remembered forever.
100%. I think this is because the best example I would say is the first point I had, which was the peak. I think at the peak of both of their powers, they were at one point viewed as the biggest and the best on the planet at that time. And I don't think that either of them have held up and have lasted the test of time.
There you go. Very good comparison, Simon. I like it.
We haven't done Simon's Choice in a while.
We haven't. Look, what I wanted to do with Simon's Choice was just center us back a little bit more. And this is just a good... some takes that I want you to have. Quick fire. It's one-word answers.
Is it about where the worst places to shit myself? Or not?
No, it's not about that. But these are things. And then I think these are the exact sort of things that our audience will love to have an opinion on themselves. Off the back of the weekend. Off the back of the weekend, not just us in Adelaide, but also like the closest round of AFL, VFL football ever with 6 of 8 games being single-digit margins. A great round of footy. Although let's talk some footy. This is it. I'm going to give you a yes, no, 2 option. You just one answer. I don't want reasoning. I just want one answer for all 18 teams. And they're all sorts of different questions. But you answer with one or the other. Nothing else. You don't get to explain your answer.
Just yes or no.
Shh. Otherwise, we'll be here forever.
Cool. Done.
All right, first one. McLeod or Rashudo?
McLeod.
I agree. Voss or Black?
Black.
All right, Carlton, we're going to change tack here. If you were Carlton, would you keep Patrick Cripps or would you trade him for a top 10 pick next year?
Trade for a top 10 pick.
Okay, very good. Collingwood, Bucks or Pendles?
Bucks. Tough.
Yeah, it's tough. There you go. Essendon, here you go.
So can I just say, is that obviously that's just playing career versus career.
Correct, career versus career.
Yep.
That's it. It's really simple. Okay, Essendon. You can either have the saga wiped from the history, so it never happened. The saga never happened.
Mm-hmm.
Still haven't won a final, and the future's the future. But the saga never happened, or the saga happened, but we guarantee you win a final next year. You're taking the final or removing the saga?
I reckon I'm removing the saga. It's
Saga or grand final? Flag.
You always go flag.
Yep. Okay, good. Freo, Pav or Fife?
Pav. Easy.
Correct. Gary Ablett, junior or senior?
Senior.
I'm junior,
Interesting.
and it's clear. For the future, would you take Rao or Noah Anderson?
Anderson.
Agree. GWS time. Toby or Jeremy?
Jeremy.
Oh, yeah.
But I love Toby.
Yeah, I got both. All right. Hawkies, Hodge or Mitchell?
Hodge. Playing the days, obviously.
Yep, absolutely. I'm obviously take Mitchell as a coach.
Yep.
All right. Melbourne, you can only keep one. You've either got to sign Cozzy, but you lose Stephen King as your coach, or you keep Stephen King and you got to trade Cozzy.
Keep Cozzy.
Yep, very good, very good.
Every other week.
Okay, North Melbourne theme. It's hard to find something for North, but our man Kingy, which we love, you've got two options. Kingy rings you up and goes, mate, you got two options. One, you can sit with me on Super Saturday and be part of the coverage, and we're going to talk footy all day. Or two, I'll meet you after I go on air and we're going to have beers. You having beers, or are you going to do a day on TV with Kingy?
Beers.
I reckon I'd do the TV
Really?
with the laptop. No, it would be amazing to be part of that. But
Beers.
I mean, they're both big.
He's got some good yarns too.
All right, Port Adelaide for the future. You're taking Butters or Horn Francis?
I'm taking Horn Francis.
Yeah, he's pretty good, isn't he?
I fucking reckon he could be better by the end.
There you go. Okay, Richmond, back to the coaching. Would you stick with Uze or have any available coach?
Any available coach.
Well, there you go. So
Uze's done it right though.
yeah, no, I'm not saying he hasn't, but that's why. But I'm giving you any.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Uzo or this. I'm giving you the field.
Yep.
All right. Saints. I've asked this before. I'm going to ask it again. Win a flag, but you never get to watch them again, or whatever the future holds.
It's win a flag.
Yep. Good man. Sydney, would you rather have taken the Leo Barry mark or kicked the Nick Davis goal?
I reckon the mark. I know it sounds crazy, but
It was grand final.
yeah, I think it's the mark.
Yep. Very good.
Something about a big mark too. I don't
Yep.
know. I mean, you would know. You've kicked the winning goal.
Yeah,
and
close,
you know.
yeah.
Did you take a mark?
Yeah, it took
Oh, of course you did.
Yeah, it took a mark. Western Bulldogs, is Bont their greatest that you've ever seen? Yes or no?
Ever seen? Yes.
Okay. Last one. At their peak, would you have Cousins or Kerr?
Oh, at their peak, I reckon Kerr.
That's why it's such a good one.
It's such a good one. But yeah, how do you reckon I went, DT?
Yeah, there's a few I agree with you on.
A few.
Nah, probably most of them, to be honest.
Bucks or Pendles? Given your pies.
Well, you're better placed for that.
I think Pendle's just because he's probably got the most out of his career.
Yep.
Because I know, like, Buckley finished his career with a lot of injuries.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
But Bucks is a
and
better
like
player.
obviously never won a grand final, which hurts.
Bucks is a better player. At his best.
I think Nathan Buckley may be the most consistent footballer I've ever seen. Gary Ablett Jr., Chris Judd, hard to look past. But the difference between Buck's best and worst game was there wasn't much.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of players that went out and just played that week in, week out, week in. I don't see like we had I don't think we've ever had someone like that at Hawthorn. We've had great players. I think we've had better players, but I don't think we've had that week in, week out. Pendles hasn't played too many bad ones either.
Based on your age, being younger, do you think you probably didn't really see the best of Bucks? Because you said you were born. Were you born like 97?
97, yeah.
So when did he? Shit, he'd been playing for.
He retired in 07.
Yeah, I think it
So-
was the year after Pendle.
Yeah. So, but you would have watched
But I
so
think-
much in
yeah.
terms of replays.
but like the
But
la-
you've had
yeah.
his life has been Pendle's.
Pendles.
I remember that goal in the grand final against Brisbane. It was from like 105 meters out,
Yeah.
like on the boundary line, like unbelievable. Like he was such a good player, Bucks.
He was incredible.
You
Anyway,
always go to like
you can't go wrong if you had either of those
Yep.
careers. You'd be pretty happy. But there you go. Simon's
That was
list.
great.
Bit of footy, steered back in.
That was
Bang,
strong.
bang, bang.
Yeah, good. No, I didn't want to talk too much footy, so it's good that we
Well, but it's all positive stuff.
No, I meant as in
weren't-
like I didn't. want to-
I know why you don't want to talk footy this weekend, but we did. We got back in and we made a bit of positivity around
100%. Well, look, guys, I'm glad that you're both back from Adelaide in one piece. When I was getting videos at 3 a.m., I thought maybe this won't be the case. But well done to you both. I think DT, I didn't watch really any of the game because I was obviously busy, but I did see some highlights. I assume you played well.
I did my streak in the first quarter, so
But he did play well though.
Yep.
He hurt his hamstring in the first quarter and he plowed through and played a great game of footy.
Yeah, and then Walley, of course, heroic performance. Some of the best stuff I've seen. Some of the commentary afterwards has been huge, and you are the king of Adelaide now,
I
and
am.
the king of Melbourne.
Couldn't be
so-
prouder of him.
they've given him the key to the city as well. So
Yeah, I love Adelaide and I can't wait to get back there.
Yeah, good. Well done, mate. You've been great, and as always, go Saints.
Go Hawks. Go Vicks.